Hey guys, so I thought I'd share just my experience with prednisone withdrawal. I'm going through that somewhat at the moment, managing it. It's a pain in the ass. It's horrible. So prednisone is a corticosteroid. I had it prescribed to me by a doctor here in Australia to treat inflammation. I've been on anti-inflammatory drugs since my parachute accident in 2007. It's been a very regular thing. My L4, L5 disc was torn, and I've been on that for a long time. I've also I've been prescribed historically, what do you call it, Celebrex, which is a strong anti-inflammatory. I haven't taken it daily over the years. I should have been taking it much more regularly to deal with the inflammation I've got, but I've instead, just through laziness, just had over-the-counter ibuprofen, and I've taken far too much of it over the years, and it caused stomach ulcers, all sorts of stuff. But anyway, in my attempt to just work out what works best for my body, I tried prednisone. I'd read about it and heard about it as a strong anti-inflammatory for arthritis, and my elbow obviously is, as an arm wrestler, always heavily inflamed. And it was about 4 weeks ago that I got a prescription for prednisone from my local doctor, and I was taking that. I think I took 25 milligrams a day, one tablet a day, and worked amazingly well. I thought, wow, this stuff is freaking anti-inflammatory gold standard. Nothing was hurting in my body at all. Nothing at all. I was on that up until my King of the Table match against Khalid. I was taking prednisone then, and all was fine. I stopped taking the prednisone after the Khalid match. And when I got home, I had no awareness, I had no idea that there was such a thing as prednisone withdrawal. So I just stopped taking it after the match because I'll often, personally, for matches, take an anti-inflammatory because I just don't want any pain to be present during a competition. So I'll take an anti-inflammatory before the match. So after the match had passed, I thought, yeah, look, I'm going to just stop. Like, I was almost to the end of the prescription course, and I just thought, yeah, whatever, fine, stop taking it. After about 3 days of not taking it, which lined up with when I got home to Australia, I had a day where I was incredibly nauseous, incredibly fatigued, had fever and chills and things like that, and I thought, what on earth is going on? Trying to work out what it was, I eventually recognized it was coming off the prednisone. So coming off prednisone has an effect on the body where your cortisol is inhibited. Your body's ability to produce cortisol through your adrenal gland has been inhibited because the prednisone somewhat replaces the cortisol. This is my understanding of it anyway, from what I've read. And then when you are low in cortisol in your body, there's a whole long list of side effects, and they were all lining up with what I was experiencing. Straight away, I went to the prednisone that I had, took another tablet, and felt better. So it pretty much confirmed it for me. I'm like, okay. I then went to my GP and said, okay, I need to get off the prednisone because I don't want to be on prednisone long term. It's not something to be good. I mistakenly thought that this was something you could just take as a once-off. I just wanted to trial it as an anti-inflammatory, but I want to get off it. I don't want to be on it long term because it's too heavily impactful on the body. So I spoke to the GP and I've come up with a taper to get off it. So I was on 25 milligrams. So I'm basically just been reducing every day until my course is done. So I today took like 2 milligrams today, and that 2 milligrams is pretty much the last step in the taper. But I can tell you right now that I am currently battling the same feelings. Woke up this morning, definitely feel nauseous, definitely feel like my blood sugar's been affected. It's another one of the things that I believe it does. And generally it's tricky. One of the good things is what positively affects it. So given that my cortisol's low, right? My naturally produced cortisol is low. I need to lift that cortisol back up. I need to get my body's adrenal glands to get back to the regular levels. Doing that is challenging because it's challenging because, well, let me just get back. One of the best things to do to raise your cortisol naturally is to exercise. Now, this suits me perfectly because I want to train. But like this morning, I'll tell you honestly, this morning felt rough. I was like, I don't even know. I'm anxious about going to the gym because I'm thinking I might need to spew. I don't want to spew at the gym. And so I'm like, I was down in that corner where I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if it's okay for me to go to the gym. So what I've done is just now, but I wanted to share this experience because I've just had a really positive effect. I feel good right now. I don't feel nauseous at all. I took some vitamin C. I took like a big dose of vitamin C just now. I've had some blueberries, some orange juice, some things that lift my blood sugars back up. And I've just done some exercise. I just did 5 minutes. I just had 2.5 kilos in each hand, doing shoulder raises, front raises, lateral raises, rear delt raises, all that sort of stuff. I just did like 5 minutes of shoulder work because exercise, intense exercise. And so I took it to, by the intensity, I took it to the point of pretty severe lactic acid burn in my shoulders. And straight away, I feel good. Nausea's gone. Cortisol levels have responded pretty much immediately. And yeah, so I don't know. Dealing with prednisone withdrawal is not an enjoyable experience. I'll tell you that right now. You feel rubbish. But some sugary whole foods, some fruit, some vitamin C, and some exercise has done the trick. For me, it'll be interesting to see the next few days because, like I said, today was my last 1/8 of a tablet or whatever I took of the prednisone. So I'll probably have to battle this withdrawal symptoms for the next, hopefully not too long, but 5 days they say it takes once you stop for it to your cortisol levels to return to homeostasis. Anyway, wish me luck. Hopefully it's not too bad, but I thought I'd share it with you guys anyway. And for anyone else out there who's had anything similar, let us know what it was like for you. I guess.